Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard for African Diaspora in this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to give the video a big thumbs up, and share the broadcast. Tell everybody that their sister with the curly braids, Vicki Dillard, is on. Thank you so very much, family. Let me tell you something. I covered Angel Reese, I think it was last year. And I'm not a big sports person, I admit. Whenever racial issues occur, no matter what sphere they're in, even if it's not something that I'm particularly interested in, I'm going to cover it, baby, because it has great impact and influence, even if it's in sports. Are y'all hearing me today? So if the public's attention is in that area, then that means that I need to be tapped into it because of its extraordinary influence, and especially when it comes down to racial issues. And some folks may or may not remember, and this is one of the things that I discuss here on this network, and I think I discussed it on some of one of the other platforms I'm on, where sometime back last year, LSU's at the time, Angel Reese rejects Jill Biden's apology for White House invite. You said what you said. Well, some folks don't realize that when she was with LSU, and Angel Reese and her team won. Do you know that the White House, the tradition is that you invite the winner to the White House? Do you know that the White House had the unmitigated gall to invite Angel Reese and her team as well as the losers? So Angel Reese, with the extraordinary Black girl magic that she embodies, had the nerve to tell the White House, "Oh, we good. We won't be coming." And as you all can imagine, behind the scenes, a lot of interference was run so that the White House could save face, and Jill Biden called herself apologizing. And by the way, they voted against Angel Reese and them team on winning. Keep that in mind. Don't forget that this young woman, even when she was in college, the world was dogging her, attacking her, targeting her. Don't forget that. And so when she stands her ground and speaks what she speaks, and y'all come for her, you wonder why she moves the way she moves. What do you expect when you have millions of people around the world coming for you? And it has to do with racial lines. I wanted to remind you of a little bit of her background history, and that's the reason why I started to cover it in the first place. Now you understand why, right? Well, guess what? Because of that, now that she is in the WNBA, she continues to just make all kinds of history. And because of that, other Black women that preceded her have always made the WNBA historic. But since Caitlin Clark, the Caucasian young lady, and came on the scenes, you know, I guess that she's the great white hope. You know, whenever they're in any sports, them folks always looking for some kind of hero that they can raise up to overtake the divine melanated energy that just keeps dominating any sphere: science, mathematics, astronomy, space, sports, music, cooking, architecture. Shall I stop now? Religion, design. It doesn't matter. If we get a foothold in it, it's over. And that's the reason why the powers that shouldn't be always try to restrict us. Watch what Angel Reese had to say with her recent historic win. Angel Reese making his more history in Sky's win over Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever. Watch what she has to say about it.
I'm a dog. You can't teach that. I'm going to go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night. My teammates rely on my energy. So being able to continue the energy, even if we're down, even if we're up, that's what I do.
It was a career night for you, the best performance you've ever had in the WNBA so far. What does that mean to you?
I try to give myself some grace. I'm really hard on myself. I mean, I'm happy we won, and I'm so happy we won.
That's my girl. That's Vicki. I need to wipe the smile off my face, but that's my girl. Now you can understand why last year I'm sitting here discussing sports, and I don't even believe in sports like that. But the socio-political issues that are at play and at work in the sports is why I needed to weigh in. Talk black to me, somebody. Talk black to me. Angel Reese says continues to impress during her rookie WNBA campaign, and she made a strong case for Rookie of the Year against fellow top contender Caitlin Clark on Sunday. Reese scored 25 points with 16 rebounds, becoming the first Chicago Sky rookie to score 20-plus points and 15-plus rebounds in a game. She was also the first WNBA rookie to score 25-plus points and 15 rebounds since Aja Wilson in 2018. She also came in clutch on Sunday as the Sky beat Clark and Indiana Fever 87-88. With the game tied at 84 in the final minute, Reese made a key basket to give Chicago the lead as it held on to win. Family, this just whatever, all that sports language sounds so glorious to me. Because that black girl magic just glittering and sprinkling all over the court in the world. I'm bringing this up because the haters out there got the nerve to talk about how black women are just jealous. And you got your black bootlicks out there running to defend Miss Ann. It's always that black fat face that's got to run out there and defend Miss Ann. But you wasn't doing that when Angel Reese was winning in high school, in college rather. You weren't doing that when the White House voted against him, when Biden voted against him. You weren't doing that when they invited the loser to the White House. You weren't doing that when they were threatening her life and violence as a young girl, a young lady. Where were you at then? Black women always made this go round. And when you look at the pictures and the photos, they're talking about tickets are selling at $358 or so because Angel Reese is there packed out at games that Caitlin Clark's not at. It's a lot of people there. So black to me so about it. It's just the glory. We're just the original woman. And even in sports, we dominate. Shout out to our sister. And that's why I'm so happy I stood with her a long time ago. Check my record. Google it here. Even on African Diaspora News channel, you see I've been discussing this because of the political influence. And I'm so proud of her and her other sisters. We welcome greatness from any group of people. We don't hate like that. But you better believe I'm going to come running to defend my sisters when you try to threaten them. When you threaten violence, which is why I jumped in on this conversation a long time ago. You better believe I'm going to put my 2 cents in it when you got the White House making anti-black moves before she joined the WNBA. Talk black to me, somebody. You better believe I got something to say about it. I'm your sister with the curly braids. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it below. Nah, baby, we're not jealous. It just is what it is, baby. It ain't that we jealous. Stop projecting. That's you. The haters always do that. And they always like to copy you. I know about that. They like to copy. They like to stare at you and try to figure out what's the secret to your magic. And they don't understand. In the end, baby, you lose. If you continue to disrespect your top player, in this instance, like Angel Reese, and want to disrespect her, mock her, and essentially put her on the media bench. Can you imagine your top player? You put him, you make him ride the bench all day long because you're intimidated by him. That's how some of the black commentators that's coming running to Caitlin Clark's defense look. We're not gonna diminish our greatness because you intimidated, baby. You just better rise to the occasion. We welcome you rising to the occasion. You know why? Because iron sharpens iron. That makes for a more interesting life. Talk black to me. Again, I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it below. Beloved, be sure to check out my channel at VickiPlanet.com. That's my website. You can find out my products and services and all that I'm up to there. Join the email list at VickiPlanet.com, VICKI Planet.com. I can't wait to see